Get your free copy of the complete tutorial at www.teachucomp.com/free.
The Format Cells dialog box in Excel lets you control all cell formatting options for the currently selected worksheet cells. The Format Cells dialog box has 6 tabs that let you change cell formatting options. The 6th tab, Protection, is related to worksheet security and has no bearing on cell formatting. The other 5 tabs in this dialog box that control cell formatting are Number, Alignment, Font, Border, and Fill. To apply cell formatting using this dialog box, first select the cell or cell range to format. Then click the Format button in the Cells button group on the Home tab of the ribbon. Then select the Format Cells command from the button's drop-down menu to open the Format Cells dialog box. In this dialog box, then select the tab that contains the formatting to apply. Change the settings on the tab as desired, and then click the OK button to close the dialog box and apply your changes. Now we will review the formatting options on each tab from left to right in this dialog box. Click the Number tab to set numeric cell formatting options. You can click the names of the different numeric formatting types in the list at the left side of this tab to apply them, and also view a description of the format and examples of the format to the right. You can also remove unwanted number formatting here by first selecting the cells from which to remove the number formatting. Then select the General Number format from the list on the Number tab to set the display of numbers in the selected cells back to their default. As always, click the OK button after making your formatting changes to apply the selected formatting to the selected cells. The Alignment tab lets you set both the horizontal and vertical cell content alignment, set cell content indentation, and rotate cell contents. You can also either check or uncheck the checkboxes in the Text Control section to shrink the text to fit in the cell, merge the selected cells together, or wrap text to fit within a cell. One very useful thing this tab lets you do is unmerge a merged cell. To do this, you would select the merged cell to unmerge, then open the Format Cells dialog box and select the Alignment tab. At that point, the checkbox for Merge Cells should be checked. Click it to uncheck this checkbox and unmerge the cells when you then click the OK button to finish. This tab also gives you the ability to change text direction. Some languages, like English and other European languages, print from left to right. Other languages, like Hebrew and Arabic, print from right to left. You can change the order of the letters in the text box cells here for the language you are using. It's not a frequently used function, but it appears in this tab if you ever need it. The Font tab lets you set all text appearance options. You can select the desired font from the font list. Select the desired font style from the font style list. Use the size list to set the font size. You can select an underlining style from the underline drop-down. Use the color drop-down to select the font color. In the Effects section, you can check or uncheck any of the 3 special effects: strike-through, superscript, or subscript. The preview window that appears here lets you preview the font before applying it. The Border tab lets you set border options for selected cells. Start by clicking Align Style in the Line section. Then click the Color drop-down below that to set the color of the border lines. To determine where to apply the selected line, click the desired border button that surrounds the preview of the cell border in the Border section. Alternatively, to apply one of the preset borders, click the None, Outline, or Inside buttons in the Presets section to apply a preset cell border. Note that you can select the None choice to remove all cell borders from the selected cells. The Fill tab lets you set the fill color, fill effects, or fill pattern for selected cells. To do this, pick the fill color to apply from the color palette in the Background Color section. If you need a more specific color, click the More Colors button to open the Colors dialog box. The Colors dialog box lets you create any color you want. This dialog box appears in almost all the places where you can choose a color. You can either click the Standard tab and then select a color shown in the honeycomb of color choices, or you can click the Custom tab and then select the color that you want. If you open the Color dialog box to select a color, then click the OK button after making a choice to return to the Format Cells dialog box. To apply a simple two-color gradient as the fill effect for selected cells, click the Fill Effects button to open the Fill Effects dialog box and display the Gradient tab. Use the Color 1 and Color 2 drop-down color pickers to select the two gradient colors. In the Shading Styles section, choose a gradient direction. Then, depending on the selection made in the Shading Styles section, choose the specific style variant from the choices in the Variants section. After making your choices, click the OK button at the bottom of the Fill Effects dialog box to return to the Fill tab in the Format Cells dialog box. To apply a pattern to selected cells, use the Pattern Color drop-down to select the pattern color to use. Then select the Pattern Style from the Pattern Style drop-down. Be aware that applying a pattern to a cell with content in it will make the cell's contents almost impossible to read when printed. After setting all the desired formatting to apply to the selected cells in the tabs in the Format Cells dialog box, click the OK button to apply your changes to the selected worksheet cells.
Like what you see? Pick up your free copy of the complete tutorial at www.teachucomp.com/free.